Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, these 304s are broke as a joke, right? And guys, they all want to live on their own. They all want to live some luxury lifestyle, right? And they all want
I
to
am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
be strong and independent, and then they figure out that the cost of living and the rent is too high, right? Guys, I have a whole series on this, so please go and check out the playlist linked at the end of this video. So guys, we're gonna go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok to check out these chicks whining about the rent. But before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. This really helps keep this channel going. Check out my second channel link in the description, guys. Once again, check out the playlist at the end, and let's get into this.
So I need to come up with $4,000 by April 20th in order to secure a cheaper apartment that I'm looking into.
Look at that.
They want $250 per cat for a pet deposit.
Of course, she's got cats.
Why do I have 3 cats? $120 for the application fee already. I saw
Three
someone else
cats.
do this on TikTok with their student debt. She went live and everybody donated roses, and she was able to pay off $20,000 in student debt. I think one rose.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Pump the brakes, guys. She went live on TikTok and whined and moaned about her student loan debt, and people gave her money, enough money to pay off $20,000 in student loan debt. Look at that. Guys, only women can do that. Us men can't.
Rose counts as $1, so if I get 4,000 roses,
And now
I
she's
can
begging.
move into my apartment. That is more affordable. Do I think this is going to work? Absolutely not. But am I going to try it? Yeah, because I'm out of ideas. So if you see me go live, that's what's going on. Come and hang out in the chat. You don't have to donate, but that's where I'll be all day.
Please.
See how this goes. It's going to be an interesting experiment, but it's worth a shot, I guess.
So she's basically begging on the street.
I'll see you guys there. So I need
Look at that, guys. And the first comment says, "Yeah, OF. That's what you gotta do." It's got 22,000 likes. Oh man, and guys, are hashtags. Hashtag housing crisis. Hashtag renting. Hashtag rent is too high. Hashtag rent increase. Hashtag apartment life. Hashtag the cost of living. Hashtag housing market. Hashtag job market. Hashtag living in 2024. Hashtag the cost of living. Hashtag no one can afford to exist. Hashtag housing is a human right. Guys, housing is a human right. It has to be one of the most commie things I've ever heard in my entire life. Clown world. Now, guys, this chick is capping big time, right? She's trying to say that it's so much cheaper to live in Spain and work part-time. And guys, she starts out with, on her little profile thing, America is a capitalistic hell, so you know that this is going to be good. But guys, there's one thing she leaves out that she lets slip in the comments, guys. I will tell you guys in just a second.
I live and work in Spain, making roughly 1,000 euros a month,
Look at that.
which in America is nothing, but in Spain is more than enough to live. I only work 16 hours a week.
You're a
and
bum.
I'm able to afford a super nice apartment in the city center of Madrid. Food costs me 20 euros a week. My electric bill is like 30 euros a month. I don't have to worry about gas or a car payment or insurance because the public transportation system is so world class that you don't even need a car at all. Madrid is like the New York of Spain, except if you were living in the city center of New York, you'd have to be making literally at least $5,000 a month, and that's extremely lowballing it. Just their way of life in general, is so much more relaxed and just taking time to enjoy life rather than just working constantly. They literally have a siesta in the middle of the day where they take 3 hours to go nap or go to a coffee shop to hang out with friends. The American mind cannot fathom. It's just crazy to me because you've been told growing up your whole life that America is the best country in the world.
It is.
That's just so far from the truth. And it's like very obvious how much worse it is now that I've gotten out.
Now, guys, you might think that she's living in some nice little apartment, some nice little flat in Madrid. But guys, guess what? She's got roommates. She lives with 3 other girls to afford that rent in downtown Madrid. Isn't it funny how these 304s are willing to move to another country and get roommates to pay less rent? But in America, oh no, they have to try and live on their own. And guys, we knew she was full of it because of this bull ring in her nose, right? Guys, if times are hard, get roommates, right? Commute. Do something. But how's this knucklehead gonna get 3 roommates? And she snitched on herself in her comments here. But she's acting like, oh, I just moved to Spain and I'm living the Sex in the City, great, relaxed lifestyle as some chick. You know what I'm saying? Please. Absolutely insane. You guys are hashtags. Here we go. Hashtag leftist. Hashtag anti-capitalism. Hashtag anti-capitalist. Hashtag capitalism. Hashtag leftism. Left America. Hashtag leave America. Hashtag Europe. And guys, people that actually think that leaving the United States and living in Europe, like the UK, Paris, Berlin, you got another thing coming. You know what I'm saying? Guys, don't believe people like this. And guys, you know what? I'm glad he left. Stay gone, because we don't need you. Clown.
I just don't want to do this anymore.
Please.
It's so cold in here, as you can see. I'm wrapped up in a duvet. My son's got like 3 different layers on, just to try and stay warm because it's so cold in here.
Watching that woman's video broke my heart this morning. She said she had to choose between gas and electric. And she ended up choosing electric because she needed to cook for her children to eat.
There it is, guys. There it is.
You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
And that the gas, she couldn't afford it. So she was literally freezing and shaking in that video, as you can see. And people are going through a lot in the UK right now. It's not even a joke. It is not a joke. Especially when you live in these old houses that were built ages ago. The insulation is bad. I remember when I moved to the UK, I lived in such a house. So renting a proper house was difficult. And Ariella was one, and my son, I was pregnant with my son then. I would hold Ariella shivering like this in front of the heater. The heater is on, but we are still shivering. It's not, the cold was too much. It's not like these houses where we live now. Like where I live now, these are one of the newer homes that have been built, well insulated. I use only electric in my house. And when I put on my electric heater, 1 hour, it can last me even the whole night. I don't sleep with heating. My kids sleep with heating. The other day, I loaded 100 pounds on my electric meter. And I had cooked that night. I did washing. And then I left my children's heater till morning. By morning, the money had dropped to 60 pounds. I was like, 40 pounds in a day. How are people managing? If you live in Africa, now is the time to help your family that is abroad. If you change 90,000 naira or whatever it is, cedis or rand, and you send them 100 pounds for them to use for their electric or gas bills, they will bless you and thank you. If you live in Africa, and you are used to your family members sending you money and they cannot send for you this period, have some compassion. Now is the wrongest time to ask anybody that lives abroad for money. If you do it, you're a murderer. People are going through hell.
Now, guys, yes, you noticed that you didn't hear her say anything about her husband, right? So she's a single mom too, guys, whining and moaning about how hard things are. Guys, don't feel bad for any of these knuckleheads. Because when times get hard, us guys either rent like a studio or a basement apartment, or we like rent a room in a house, or we have roommates. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? And we certainly don't have bastard kids running around. I don't feel bad for them, guys. And this one here
I just don't want to.
is in the UK, right? So you know it's bad over there too. So guys, don't pay their bills, man. Don't pay their bills, because all these chicks are on dating sites trying to get all of us
Here I come to save the day.
to pay their bills. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Check out the playlist, guys, and I'm out of here. Have a good one.